Hello, hello and welcome back to the channel. Let's start the today's question by the question TSD. So this is our first question, and let's start without get any delay. So solve this question. I'm giving you some time. All right, so let's do this question. So we have this question in this. Pradeep could either walk or drive to office. The time taken to walk to his office is 8 times the driving time. So we can say the time taken is 8 times. So we can say the speed of driving, sorry. Speed of driving is 8 times the speed of car. Oh, sorry, the speed of walking. Okay. It is inverse proportion. One day his wife took the car, making him walk to office. After walking 1 kilometer, he reached a temple. When his wife called to say that he can now take the car. So let's suppose the distance is d kilometers. He has traveled 1 kilometer walking by walk. And now he is at the temple. At this particular time, he is having a call. Pradeep figured that continuing to walk to the office, he will take as long as walking back home and then driving back to the office. So he's saying that if he is going to follow the same route, the time taken to complete this thing by walking will be equal to the time taken when he goes back and then go to the office. So he will go back by walking and then come to the office by car, by driving, we can say. So in the both scenario, the time taken is equal. So let's just do this thing. We have to balance the time. So time taken in this case is what? The distance covered is d minus 1 kilometers divided by the time taken by walk. So let's suppose it is x. So walking speed is x for me. So I can say the driving speed is 8x. Now in the second case, we can say the total time taken is how much? First, he has covered 1 kilometer by walk. So the time taken to cover 1 kilometer by walk is 1 over x. And then he covered the entire distance through driving. So the entire distance is d and the speed of car is 8x. So that is, these are the two times and we will just make them equal. So making them equal to one another, we can say d minus 1 by x equal to 1 by x plus d by 8x. That further implies, let's take the LCM 8. It is 8d minus 8 equals to 8 plus d. 7d equals to 16. We have d equals to 16 by 7. So that is the distance we have in kilometers. We are supposed to find the distance between the temple and the office. So the distance between temple, already he has covered 1 kilometer. So the required distance that we have to find is 16 by 7 minus 1, which is 9 by 7. So option number C is our answer for this question. Is this question clear? Moving to the next question. All right. try this question. I'm giving you 2.5 minutes. That is sufficient, I guess, for this small question. And your time starts now. Yes, nine is the correct answer. So it's an easy question. We just have to make every power in the multiples of 3, right? So we can say that P must be equal to 2 in this case. Q must be equal to what? To make everything equal to. And Q is a positive integer. So what can be the possibility for Q? S can be what? So accordingly, we can plug the values and make each power as the multiple of 3, right? It's a simple question, I guess. And the 9 is the answer. We have to make each power in the multiples of 3. That's it. Okay, moving to the next. Try this one. ठीक है, 150 is the correct answer. I guess you are only there, so I will just move on to the next question. If there is any doubt, other students. Okay, do this question. Let's do it, everything. So latecomers, do this question. No, -2 is not the answer. We can clearly see basically that least possible value of the expression. This at y equals to 3, this is 0. Correct? This value is 0. This whole expression is 0 at y equals to 3. So we just have to focus on the remaining two parts. And let's just expand this thing. Taken 2 common. It is twice of x square plus 4 minus 4x. And x square plus 9 minus 6x. 2x square minus x square. This is it. 8 minus 9 minus 1. Minus 8x plus 6x minus 2x. Everything fine? This and 2ab and this is done. 2x, this is 8 minus 9, this is it, minus 8x plus 6x. Okay. Yeah, minus 4. So we have to basically minimize this thing, the least possible value of this thing. So I can make it like perfect square again. X minus 1 whole square. So I have to balance it, x square plus 1 minus 2x, so plus 1. And I'll balance it like this. This is how it can be balanced. And this value is 0. The minimum value for this thing is 0 for this bracket at x equals to 1. So complete thing value will be how much? 2 into minus 2, it is minus 4. So minus 4 is the answer. Maybe you have forgotten this too. Also, you can do the same thing by thinking of, we have this quadratic. Either you can make a perfect square or you can find the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, and find the minimum value minus d by 4a. You can apply this concept also in the particular question. Is that clear? Okay, moving to the next, I guess. Yeah, try this one. All right, so let's start this question. So we have this offer that when you buy 3 shirts, you will get a fourth shirt at the price of 100 only. And Patel took the offer and he took 20 shirts after paying 20,000. So we can say that 20 shirts are there. So he has purchased in a group of 4 items, 4 shirts, four shirts. So basically he has grouped 4 shirts and this is repeated 5 times. Then it is 20 shirts. In those 4 shirts, 3 shirts are at the mark price and 1 shirt is at 100 rupees. 1 shirt is of 100 rupees. So I can say, let's suppose the mark price is X rupees. So this will cost him 3x and another shirt is of 100 rupees. And this is done for 5 items. Sorry, 5 times it is done. So times 5, it is a total selling price, which is equal to what? 20,000. So I can say here that 3x plus 100 equals to 4,000. X equal to 1300. So that is the mark price for this question. Okay, fine. Everything clear? Moving to the next, try this one based on THD, I can see. Arup and Sarup leave point A at 8 a.m. to point B. To reach B, they have to walk the first 2 kilometers, then travel 4 kilometers by boat, and complete the final 20 kilometers by car. And their speed is 4 and 5, and they row for 30 minutes. Arup driving speed is 50, and while another one is at 40. No one wasted the time. When will they meet again? So you can continue your solution. I'm just making a sketch. So from A to B, they have to go. At 8 a.m., they started their journey. Who are they? Arup and Sarup. So let's start. First 2 kilometers they have to cover. So let's cover first 2 kilometers. then they will cover 4 kilometers by boat, and then the 20 kilometers through car. This is by walking. D 9. Very good, Shubham. 924 is the answer. Okay, so walking speed is 4 and 5, and it is 4 kilometer per hour. Means in 1 hour he can cover 4 kilometers. He just has to cover 2 kilometers, right? So he will take 30 minutes for that. He will take 30 minutes for that. Correct. Similarly, Swaroop speed is 5. He can cover 5 kilometer in 60 minutes. So 1 kilometer in 12 minutes. So 2 kilometers in 24 minutes. Okay. He is 6 minutes. Arup is 6 minutes behind Swaroop. Now they both take 30 minutes. Each rows his boats for 30 minutes. So basically they are both taking 30 minutes for this entire trip. Their speed is not given to us for the boat. So time is given to us. We are interested in time. So 30 minutes, it is balanced basically. There is no effect here, I can say. Now the rest 20 kilometers. Arup is driving at the speed of 50. So in 1 hour, 50 kilometers. For 20 kilometers, how much it would be? I can say 50 kilometers in 1 hour in 60 minutes. So 20 kilometer will be covered in 60 into 20 divided by 50. So 4, this is 24 minutes. And for this person, 40 kilometers in 60 minutes, 20 kilometers in 30 minutes. So I can say 30, 30, 24. Basically, this is of no use. There is a gap of 6 minutes here, and this has been balanced in this case. So total journey time for both of them is same. And how much is it? 30 plus 30, 1 hour, 24 minutes. So in total, they has taken 1 hour, 24 minutes. So the time would be 9 a.m. 24, 9:24. Right? Fine. Good. Is it okay? The total time for both of them is equal. So they will meet exactly at point B. Moving to the next question. All right. Question is based on, I can say, age is given. So simple equation there is. Try this one. If the time was not equal for the last question, then we have to balance somehow. Like maybe first person is taking 50 minutes, another is taking 60 minutes. So it would be a return journey. And in that particular return journey, for example, let me say, just hold on, I'm clearing his doubt. Let's say he is arriving here in 60 minutes. Let me erase this thing. He is arriving in 60 minutes and he's taking some, let's suppose, 50 minutes, for example. Okay. So basically, second person has already reached at this B point. Second person has already reached this point, and first person is 10 minutes behind. So there would be a gap of 10 minutes between the first person and second person. Then we'll find that particular distance. Okay, we can compute that particular distance with respect to the first person, and then make a relative concept, relative speed, find the time, the distance between them, and the relative speed. So in that particular case, we can find the time taken to meet one another. Okay. Is that clear? Okay, please continue. All right, so I'm just making a sketch here. Let me just record the information. You please continue with your solution. So in this particular question, we are given Hari's family consisted of his younger brother, younger sister, Chari, Gauri, and father and mother. So there is Hari, Chari, her sister, sorry, her brother. So my bad. His brother, Gauri, um, father and mother. So there are 5 members. Okay. When Chari was born, so when Chari was born, let's just when Chari was born means it Chari is a brother. He is at 0. The sum of the ages of Hari, his father, and his mother was 70. Ages of Hari, his father, and mother. So Chari, Hari, his ages of Hari, his father, and mother. So total it is 70. Okay, I have done the 70 part. No information for Gauri. The sum of ages, so when you read the complete information, Chari is 4 years older than Gauri. So of course, Chari is not yet born. You can say 0 right now again. Do not write 0 basically. They are not born at the same time. Let it be question mark. Now, when Chari, yeah, the sum of ages of the 4 family members at the time of Gauri's birth. So when Gauri is born and Chari is already 4 years older than Gauri. So Chari is 4 years older. Okay. Now the sum of ages of 4 members at the time of Gauri's birth was twice the sum. So there is an addition, there is a increment of 4. I can say Hari is increased by 4, father is increased by 4, and mother is also increased by 4. At this particular time, the sum of ages of all the 4 members, the sum of ages of all 4 members. So what is the sum of all of them? The sum of all of them is how much? When I add all of them, it is x and y will get cancelled out. It is 78. Sorry, 782. Right? This is the sum of ages of all the 4. And it is equal to the sum of ages of Hari's father and mother at the time of Hari's birth. So Hari's birth means when Hari was at 0. Means there is a reduction of x. They both hasn't born yet. So it has been reduced by x. Father will be reduced by x. And so the mother reduced by x. Okay, I have reduced x from their respective ages. At this particular say, we can say that the was twice the sum. Now, what is the sum here? So sum here is addition of father and mother is how much? 70 minus 3x. It is the sum. So we can say that 82, the this one sum is twice of the previous information. So we can say 41. So 3x equal to 41 and 9, 50. It's getting 29. Let me see. Did I some mistake here? 4 is added, 4 is added. It is 74, 78. Okay, sorry, my bad. There is this 4, and this total 12 is added basically. Right, sorry. So it is 86. So that is 86, calculation mistake. 86, it is 43. So 3x equal to 43 and 7 is 50, 27. X equal to 9. So that's our answer. I guess we have find the age difference between Hari and Chari. Hari and Chari age difference. So the age difference between these two is 9 years. So 9 is the answer. Is it clear? Nandita, where did you get wrong? Find your mistake. Okay. Everything sorted. Moving to the next question. Is this clear? It is 86. Basically, 4 members each increase by 4. So there is an increase of 16 in 70, I can say. Okay. Moving to the next. This is the question. Try it out. An institute has 5 departments and each department has 50 students. If the students are picked randomly from all 5 departments to form a committee, what should be the minimum number of students in committee so that at least one department should have a representation of 5 minimum students. Yes, 21 is correct. Very good. Okay, so there are 5 departments: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And each department has 50 students. There are abundant students. We have to pick randomly from all 5. Okay, minimum number of students in the committee so that at least one department should have a representation of minimum 5 students. So how many members should I pick? I can take the help of options. Okay, let's suppose I take 11. So if I take 11 students are there, can I make, is it possible to make a committee having 5 members from at least one department? So if I have to contradict this situation, I can say that each having 2 to 2, 10 members are already I have located, and that is how I can locate 11 members. So this contradiction fails in this option, right? If I take 15, I can plug 3 members in each of the department, and no department is having 5 students. So this contradiction again is not valid for 15. If I take 21, I can plug 4 in each of them, like maximum possibility like this, but I have to plug one more. Then it is an important factor here that one department is having 5 students. So this is possible, quite possible, and there is no contradiction. Whatever, it is a minimum possibility that I have taken. If I reduce one thing, I have to balance it. Like if I take it 3, I have to make it 5. So again, it is in favor. So that is a perfect answer for us. Okay, satisfying the criteria, and this is the best possible case. Is this clear? Okay. And hit and try approach, you can say. You can start with a smaller number, 10, 20, and then you will get to know. Okay, I think we have done this. Done. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have done this question. Take the screenshot, you latecomers. Take the screenshot for this question and this question. We have taken these 2 questions already. Okay, try this question. Try this one. फोर्टी वन का जरूरत इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि मिनिमम हमारा 21 पे सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है, इसीलिए मिनिमम 21 से काम चल जाएगा. Okay, focus on the word mirror. I think yes, it is correct. 22 or 23. Let me see. Let's just see this thing. So it's in a mirror. Okay, this is our mirror image. We have to find the actual time. For that, you have to make everything equal to 10 hours. For example, if it was a standard clock, let's say our standard clock having each day in 12 hours, that is our standard time. And let's suppose the time is right now is 5:15. So if it's a mirror image, you have to find the actual time. For that, what will you do? You will subtract this 5:15 from 11:60. Like 11:60 is what? 12 hours. So you have to subtract it. Basically, it would be what? 45. 60 minus 15 is 45. And 11 minus 5 is. Now, think 15 plus 45. If I have to add 5:15 plus 5:15 plus 45 minutes. So it is how much? 6 hours. It's like 6 p.m. you can say. Now from 6 p.m. to 12 hours, it is again 6 hours journey. So that is how you can balance. So actually it was 6:45. Is this clear? So the same we will do in this question. It is just that we have to go till 10 hours. This was the crux. And each hour 60 minutes that we have, but each minute 40 seconds. So if I am at 20 seconds, I have to make 40 seconds. So I will add 20 more seconds. And in this case, I arrive at 40 seconds. But the time would be how much now? 3 hours. Okay. The time would be how much this after this particular addition? Uh, the time would be after this addition, the time would be 3 hours 43 minutes, right? Because 40 seconds have done means 1 minute has completed. So 42 plus 1 minute, 43 minutes. Now if I add how much? I have to make 60 minutes. So I have to add 17 more minutes in this one. So the time would be how much? 60 minutes has completed. So it means 1 hour has completed. So it is 4 hours. Now I have to go from 4 hours to 10 hours. I will add 6 more hours. So how much I have added? 6 hours, 17 minutes, and 20 seconds. So 6 hours, 17 minutes, and 20 seconds I have added. After 5 more minutes, the time will be how much? 6 hours, 22 minutes. So option B is correct. Very good. Is this question clear? Something new? Let me know. Is this type of question is clear to you? How can you find the mirror image? You have to just go from the time given to you to the main time, that is 10 hours for us. Keep on adding and do not forget to take the carryover. Like after 20 seconds, it becomes 40 seconds. So it is a 1 minute for in that particular planet M. So 42 plus 1 is 43 minutes and so on. Keep on balancing. Okay. See this thing that right now we are at this stage. Okay. We have to go till 10 hours. We have to go till 10. So first I have to add 20 seconds to make it balanced 40 seconds. Now, if I add 20 seconds in this particular time, I will be having 3 hours and 43 minutes in my hand, because 40 seconds is equal to 6 minutes. So it would be 43 minutes. Now I have to make it 60 minutes. So I have to add 17 minutes in this case. So the time would be how much in clock? 3 hours has already been done. 1 hour is now completed. So total it is 4 hours. Now I have to go from 4 to 10, 6 more hours for that. So 6 hours, 17 minutes and 20 seconds I have to cover. So this is the actual time in the clock. After 5 more minutes, the time would be 6 hours and 22 minutes. Let me know if I have to repeat it again. I can do that. You just have to keep on balancing, and within the time frame that each minute is 40 seconds and you are right now at 20 seconds, so you have to add 20 more seconds for that. Yeah, the okay, thank you. All right. Um, some good questions. Let's take first question. Oh, try this one. We are balancing to find the actual time. Like if I say that, okay, let's suppose the time is 5 p.m. Okay, in actual time. So the mirror image would be what for this? So you have to just subtract this 5 p.m. from 12 p.m. So the mirror image would be 7 p.m. This is how you can do this thing. So you have to basically add 5 to some number to make it 12. In the same thing, we are at 3 hours and 42 minutes and 20 seconds. So we have to somehow reach to 10 hours. So whatever you are adding, that was the actual time in the original clock. And this was the mirror image. Okay. And one more way to say this thing is like you have to completely cover the angle. If this angle is, for example, x, this angle would be 360 minus x. So this is 5 hours, this is 7 hours. This is how you are balancing. Okay, fine. Okay, try this question. So this is a very good question, and I can show you 4 ways. In those 4 ways, I can find 3 wrong answer, of course. So 63 is possible. I can make 63. I can make 105, 157, 167. Many error can be possible in this question. So let's just start this question. Um, let's find the investment. The initial investment is 1 lakh by ABC and then 400 by XYZ. It is per student. So let's suppose X students are there. So the investment is 1 lakh by ABC and 400X by XYZ. Revenue, each student pays 2000 for the program. So the total revenue is 2000X. So how much is the profit? Revenue minus investment, which is 1600X plus, minus 1 lakh. So I'm writing 10 to the power 5 as 1 lakh. Okay. So this is my total profit. Everything clear right now? Okay. Now moving to the next, we have to divide this profit in the ratio of 60:40, or you can say 3:2. We have to divide this thing in 3:2, such that this will be received by ABC and this is by XYZ. And it is given that ABC will recover his entire investment. So how much will ABC get? ABC will get 3 by 5 of this total profit. And this must be equal to his initial investment, which is 1 lakh. That is 10 raised to the power 5 itself. So from here I can find the value of X. So this is 4800X minus 3 into 10 raised to the power 5 equals to 8 into 10 raised to the power, 5 into. So 4800X equals to 8 into 10 raised to the power 5. So it is what 6x equal to 10 raised to the power 3. X equal to 1000 by 6, which is 500 by 3. 100 by 3 is 33.33. 33.33 times 5 is 165 or 166 point something. So the answer is 167. Is this clear? And 67, 63 is possible. What was the step to find 63? I think Shubham, if I'm not wrong, you have made this thing equal to 0, and then 63 would be the answer, if I'm not wrong. Maybe. Moving to the next question. Here it is. Try this out. Based on geometry. Yeah. हाँ, ABC को 1 लाख का प्रॉफिट चाहिए था, इट वाज गिवन इन द लास्ट लाइन. ABCD is a quadrilateral such that AD is 9. So a quadrilateral ABCD. AD is 9, BC is 13. Angle DAB is 90. BCD is 90. P and Q are 2 points on AB and CD. P and Q are 2 points on AB and CD. And then we have to make this quadrilateral, right? DQ and PP, if it is X, it is 2X. The ratio is 1:2. DQ is an integer, so it's a X value is integer. How many values can DQ take? So how many values for X? For which the maximum possible area of the quadrilateral PBQD is 150. So here, if I have connected the diagonals like this, now I can find this area, and this area is like, it is a obtuse triangle for me. So the area for the shaded part would be half. The base is PB, which is 2X, and the height. Now height is how much? Height is 9 for me, right? It is an obtuse triangle, so the height is outside this triangle, which is 9. So it is how much? 9X. Similarly, I can find the area for this another triangle. Again, it's an obtuse triangle. Half, the base is what? X here, and the height is 13 for this. Can you see this thing? The height and 13 and 9. So it is 13x by 2, 6.5x. So the total area is 150. So 9x plus 6.5x is equal to 150. How many values can DQ take? Though there's only one value. Okay, let's see. Maximum possible area is maximum area. Okay, it's a limitation on, sorry. It's a limitation. Maximum area is 150. So it is less than equal to 150. Okay, yeah, now it is fine. So 13x, it is what? 15.5x. So how many possibilities are there? If I take x equal to 10, it is not good for us. X can be 9. X equal to 10 is not possible. Then it would be greater value. So x values from 1 to 9, it is quite possible. So 9 values are possible. Is it clear? Yep. Okay, fine. The maximum possibility is 150. So, and we have a target to complete all the PYQs till 31st or 1st. Okay, first is the deadline. 31st, I'll try to cover. And let me know if it is possible for you to take the class 2 hours, one in afternoon and one at night for Saturday and Sunday. And if it is good, then we can do it on Monday, Tuesday also. Let me know if it is possible. Let's suppose 3 p.m. in the afternoon and 10 p.m. at the night. Because we have to cover 6 year PYQs in those days. We have covered till 2017 today. So 3 p.m. afternoon and 10 p.m. at night. Let me know. Moving to the next question. Here it is. Again, based on geometry. Try it out. A beautiful question. DI is not possible through online. I suggest you to do the PYQs. It is available on Krakow, I guess. All the PYQs are available on Krakow. You can do the sectional test for each section there also. So that is quite sufficient. That is the best approach in this particular case. And I will cover only quant. Okay, thank you. So in this question, in the figure below, two circular curves y and x create 60 and 90 degree with the angles, and they have their respective centers. There is no common center. If the length of the bottom curve y is 10 pi, what is the length of the x? Okay, so let's start. We have this y, and y is making an angle of 60 degree. So let's suppose the center of y. Okay, now y is making 60 degree and x is making 90. So x must be, the center of x must be close. Imagine this is first case and this is another case. So of course, the farther you are, the smaller will be the angle. Okay, these are the two cases. So this must be 60 degree and this must be 90 degree. I hope this can be imagined. So this is for y and that's for x. So 60 degree it is, and these are the centers of two different circles. Okay. Now think, there is a common chord or a line for both of them. So this angle is what I'm focusing on. Let's suppose this is some P, Q, R, and S. So first I'm focusing on PQS. For PQS, 60 degrees already given, and these are the radiuses of that particular circle. So these two angles must be equal. It's an isosceles triangle always. Whenever two sides will touch the center, these are the radius. So these angles are 60 degree each. So I can say that all the three sides are equilateral. So it's an equilateral triangle for me, PQS. So that's an equilateral triangle. And I know the value of y, the curve y. So it's like circumference for me, arc length. So the arc length, which is y, can be calculated with the help of, sorry, y is making 60 degree. Okay, sorry, fine. Let's continue. My bad. So y is making 60 degree. So the arc length would be what? 360 over 360 into 2 pi r. And this is given in the question, it is 10 pi. So I can say it is 5 times, and this is 1/6. So r equals to 30 centimeter. Let's take centimeter. So this is the radius for PQS. Okay, for PQS. And we have calculated in terms of y. Let me know if this is clear. Okay, but I can say this radius is equal to PQ also, because we have calculated this is an equilateral triangle. So I am covering all the blue parts only. Focus on the blue part. Now, do the same thing for X zone. So I can say this is 90 degree. These are the remaining angles. And it is again an isosceles triangle, not an equilateral. I'll represent by single dash. It's an isosceles triangle. It is 90. They are 45 each. Till only this part is 45. Okay, the triangle we are focusing on, PQR. Now at this particular stage, we have the value of PQ. Can I find, we have the value of PQ, a straight line PQ, not the arc length. So the arc length would, that is X, would be what? 90 divided by 360 and 2 pi r, the radius of this particular circle. Now I have to find the radius, and this radius is equal to PR for me. I have to find PR. So here I can say that this was the triangle PQR, that's 90. And PQ we have found it was 30 centimeter. And if I draw a perpendicular from the center, it bisects. And this is 45 degree. So I can easily find the radius here by applying the trigonometry. So this is 15. So if I apply sine 45 or cos 45, whatever, in this particular triangle only, so this is 15 root 2 perpendicular. Oh, sorry, I am applying cos 45. They are the same things basically. So cos 45 is base over hypotenuse. So 115 by root 2. So it's 1/4 2 pi and 15 root 2. right? So it would be how much? 2 to 15 pi by root 2. So that's our answer for this question. A very beautiful question. I find this one. Yeah. How is this question? If you find something interesting, show your interest by appreciating the question. Isn't it? Okay. I guess one question was there. This question is for your homework. And try this question. You can solve this question as an homework. And we have already covered these two questions. You can comment the answer for these three questions. And this is for today. We'll cover more questions in Saturday and Sunday. Let me know if Saturday and Sunday 3 p.m. and 10 p.m. is good for you. So we'll cover the rest of the PYQs. Any doubt, let me know. Thanks for today.